see. I need to erase some stuff off my phone. First of all, good morning, hello, happy Monday. Blessed to see a brand new day. Wanted to share this morning. Try to sing again. My phone just stopped recording. It's tripping this morning, but it's okay. What I realized, I watch Iyanla every Sunday. That's my little thing I do on Sundays. And what I realized is a lot of stuff that we are going through are just trauma. It's trauma. Things have happened, in your childhood that you have not ever dealt with, right? That's the theme of it. Like 95% of the people that are on there have dealt with something in their childhood, and they are stuck at that age of what happened. Like whether it's 10, 12, 4 or 5 years old, they're stuck at that age of what happened, right? And on top of that, they have kids. On top of that, they get in relationships. On top of that, they get married, right? And all these things are just covering the main foundation of what happened. And a lot of times, I too carry things, and the labels that people put on me. As far as when I was younger, they were like, "You're so quiet, you're so shy," and I thought I had to live up to what they called me, what they told me I should be. And I found myself just doing what everybody else wanted me to do because I didn't know who I was, right? And then you get into a relationship with other people who have had trauma or stuff that happened to them that they probably do not speak of or going to tell you about, and you're trying to be in a relationship with that person, and it's like, it's everybody has their bag of trauma, and they don't realize that you have to unpack those bags in order to have a healthy, happy relationship, right? With yourself first and foremost, and with somebody else. If you're not happy with you, how you gonna be happy with somebody else? And another person cannot make you happy. That's first and foremost. And I realized that I said there's so many people who are just in relationships carry these bags, and they don't know how to unpack them. They don't know how to, not really deal with, but unpack those things, right? And you carry them in relationships, and a lot of times we blame the other person, when things don't go the way that we expect them to go, which that's life, right? But just think about this right here. What if something happened in that person's life to make him or her that way, right? And they don't want to talk about it, because a lot of times we feel like it's shame. We feel like we did something wrong. We feel like people are going to judge us for the things that have happened to us that we had no control over. And I'm here to tell you that it was not your fault. That trauma, that whatever happened to you was not your fault. And we have to unpack those bags in order to have a healthy relationship with other people. There are people that walk around here that do not, like, you can speak to somebody, they won't say hey back. Like I'm like, you just can't, hello, and it's I don't take things personally. That's what I keep telling myself all the time. But there are people who have trauma. They have trauma, and they're stuck in that time, that experience that has happened, that has transformed their lives, right? And a lot of people, they can't move forward mentally. Now, physically, you can just, go about your life, right? But really, if you really look inside, like if you really look at you, there's some things that you might need to work on. I ain't gonna say let go of. There's some things that you need healing from, right? We all have things that we don't talk about that we need healing from, and it'll show up in your children as well. If you do not deal with those things, you will pass it on, because what does not get addressed gets passed on. That's what I know. And so, as I watch that show, that's the theme. And they're men, they're women. These things have happened to people. Men go through things too. Women go through things too. Things that they don't speak of. But I'm telling you, you have to seek some help. You have to seek some help. Just look at your life, look at your relationships, and see, what, maybe I need to, because you can't fix nobody else, but you can work on you. You can work on you, okay? And find counselors, find therapists, find those people, find those tools that you need in order to have a successful life with yourself, right? And if you get you right, guess what? All those other relationships won't be so hard. That's what I know. All those other relationships will not be so hard, because what I always do is I seek to understand. Like it's big, because it's bigger than me, and I know that things that people say and do, something has happened. They have had an experience in their life that make them that way. We aren't just born, with trauma. We're not just born with it. We experience that as we get older, as we live, right? As we grow, as we age, and it happens, and it's okay. The key is to uncover those things, unpack that baggage of trauma, because certain things, like, it's just we should not be doing. But if you don't know any better, then how can you be any better, right? And so we have to unpack those bags. First, we have to recognize, okay, there's a problem. Don't look at why is this happening to me. Look at what has happened to me. What's happened to me? Let me look within. What has happened to me? Write a letter, throw it away, to get it out of you. You have to unpack those bags. I'm still unpacking bags, right? I'm still unpacking bags. But healing is a forever process. But the main thing is to recognize it, right? To recognize and understand it's okay. It's okay to let those bags go, because you cannot have a healthy relationship with yourself or anybody else carrying those bags of trauma and hurt and anger and bitterness. That's something I wanted to share this morning, because I made a post yesterday, and I posted a picture of myself as a little girl, and she was just I have to talk to the little girl in me and let her know it's okay to talk. You have a voice. It's okay to share, because somebody needs your story. Somebody needs what you're carrying, what you've been holding on to. Somebody needs that in order to free themselves. And here I am, Coach J. Rose. Yes. It's a journey. Life is a journey. Life is a journey, and I'm here to help and serve. And if you need any help with that, I can help you to the best of my ability. You can definitely contact me. I think that's all I had this morning. I wanted to share that. You guys have the most amazing Monday, and don't let anybody sprinkle their bad day on you, okay? Because people will do that, okay? Don't let them do it. You can't have the most amazing day, and if you can't have a good day, don't you dare go messing up for nobody else, okay? Happy Monday!